describe what motion is all about and the concepts related to it. But as we all know, all things in nature is governed by laws and principles. One important and very famous person is involved in this principle, is Sir Isaac Newton. In order to have motion, a force, which is a push or pull, is needed in our everyday life. There are so many situations where we see the use of force. The relationship of force to motion was first discovered by Newton. 3 laws summarize his discoveries. These are the law of inertia, law of acceleration, and the law of interaction.
Newton's first law of motion is law of inertia. Newton called this tendency of objects to remain in motion or to stay at rest as inertia. Inertia is the property of matter that tends to resist any change in motion. Here are some examples of law of inertia.
Law of acceleration states that the acceleration of an object is in direct proportion to the force applied on it and inversely proportional to its mass.
Newton's second law of motion is law of acceleration. When force is applied to an object, it causes motion. But this motion or movement may vary. An object may speed up or slow down, depending on the amount of force being exerted on it. Newton's second law shows how force and acceleration are related. In formula, the second law is expressed as F is equals to ma, when F is equals to force, m is its mass, and a is acceleration. And here are some examples of law of acceleration.
Newton's third law is law of interaction. The third law of motion states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Force must have an equal and opposite force. In other words, all forces come in pairs. And here are some examples of law of interaction.
Newton's 3 laws of motion can explain all aspects in motion.
The first law explains that forces are necessary to change the motion of an object.
The second law describes how force and acceleration are related to its mass and inertia.
The third law explains that forces act in pairs.
Thank you for watching!